Well, hello, friends and family, and all others who are probably watching this. It is Devin. It is also what is it? I should know that. It's the 16th of August, 2025. Today has been a very entertaining day. I just moved into this splendid location. This location which I will be spending the next 3 months for college. Delightful. Now, I intend to keep a record of these days by coming in at the end of each day and recording a video like this one, both for your reference and for mine years later, where I can leave little messages for myself and remind myself about how things are going now, whenever now is in the future. I'll start today by just giving a very simple little tour and talking about some of the random things that I got to see today. Let's just start with this area here. As we're stepping out into this main room, this rather, I don't know, I was going to come up with some adjective that described it as being kind of down in appearance, but it just kind of looks very barren. Over here, we have the key to I have no idea what. I've tried like every single door and lock in this room and maybe this building that is in other people's rooms, and I have no idea what it does. It's too small for any of the doors, even if I tried. Down in this lovely location, I think I'm using that word too much. It doesn't matter. This is the closet, effectively. It could be the pantry, but there's nothing in here except cleaning supplies right now. Oh, I should mention, eventually there will be 5 other people, including our good friend Mr. Whitmore, but he gets here later, and so does apparently everyone else, which is why this is such a large area. We have our kitchen area with all of today's very expensive groceries, because I had to get a lot of them for a lot of cooking that I will eventually do. I'm not cooking anything tonight. I'm just not terribly hungry. Okay, I might be lying a little bit. I'm a little bit hungry, but I don't want to start cooking at 10 at night. That seems a little bit late. I'll just make a very dinerous breakfast tomorrow. A lot of this is all just stored away behind cabinets. These will be nice. I hope the audio is okay. If the audio is terrible, well, I guess then the audio is terrible. I can't do anything about that. Over here is mostly barren for now. I'm sure things will get left out here as we go along. There is the checkout list from the people who were here before us, which is very entertaining. It just explains everything you need to have done. And it has the signatures of everyone who was in here before. Kind of cool. You can see that, right? No, I wasn't aiming that down low enough. I'll get better at this, I promise. Let's see. Out here is laundry. Down there, that open door is laundry. There's also an exit and a stairway that goes all the way up all four floors. And technically there's roof access, but there's a lock on it, so there's not really roof access. Let's see. Down this little hallway is where all the rooms actually are, and the bathrooms. They always had the fan on when you turn them on. We have the different rooms. I really turned off just all the lights, didn't I? There we go. Rooms down here, sinks are out here, not in the bathroom. And if I go behind, I need to pull out a little reminder for myself in case it changes in the future. But our phone, I'm over here. Our phone doesn't have a lock, or it has a lock. Our phone doesn't have a little key chip, so you can just like scan stuff with it. And so we had to get this little key fob so we can actually get into our own room. In here is like half decorated, half waiting for Whitmore. It's already a little bit of a mess. Mostly just wires. That little one up there by the books is for the radio, which I'll probably never turn on because I have my phone. There's a filing cabinet we put here for like a nightstand, which is, I'm sure that will be nice as we go along. Right now I just put miscellaneous stuff on it. I brought some books. Those will be fun. I'll probably end up reading a lot of Project Hail Mary as I go along and quoting it because I think it will be very relevant to talk about a biologist who's lost in the middle of nowhere. Kind of. I don't know. I'm not going to be wild. I'm close enough. It's close enough. I brought a few different random items with me. This gorgeous gift from Angie. Thank you, Angie. I love you. Also the paper. That was also Angie. Anything in this room that looks nice is probably Angie. I'm just going to say that. Let's see. That is the majority of, like, the neat things to see. There's not much here yet. Or any other people. So, let's talk about some of the random stuff. I'm gonna skip past a lot of, like, the getting here in the morning, or all the packing before that, and the grocery shopping after that. And I'm just gonna skip to what happened after all my family left after helping me get everything else in here. And that would be like nothing for like an hour and a half because it's really hot here, and so the only place that's comfortable to be is my room, so I almost took a nap. But then I decided I should probably actually figure out where things are and walk down to the main campus. Turns out south is not the direction I thought it was. It's that way in the direction of the door, and I kept thinking it was that way over there. I figured it out pretty quick though. You know, a few hundred feet the wrong way. But yeah, I figured that out, went down there. Turns out that the thing I thought was a field in between this location and the main campus is actually the cemetery. I also found out that there is only one entrance on the south side of the cemetery. And it's way over in the corner that kind of disincentivizes students from walking through there as a shortcut. Oh, I found that out not by getting lost on my way there. And I didn't get lost on my way over there. That didn't happen. I was not lost in the cemetery trying to get over there. I got lost in the cemetery coming back here. Anyways, actually over in the main campus, not a lot. It was took a very long time for me to actually figure out where everything was, mostly because I hadn't been that far north in the campus, and everything I was familiar with was around like the field in the middle, and I still don't have that straight in my head because of the way everything else was faced in comparison to when I'm walking around, because when you're normally down there, it's really easy to go, oh, there's like the clock tower, and the clock tower has got to be facing towards north or whatever, and it's not. It's facing west, so I still don't have that lined up straight. I'll figure it out as I go along. I know the correct direction to actually get to the campus now, which is good. There's going to be a lot of awkward long pauses in here, just because it takes me a second to think what I'm going to do next. Oh, one thing I noticed when I was just walking around was that a lot of people walk their dogs on like the outer edges of the campus at night. I saw a lot of people walking dogs. Also a couple of people on skateboards, and 2 people on rollerblades, and a family who was eating ice cream across the street watching them rollerblade. That was kind of entertaining. That is pretty much it for now. It's only day 1. I'm sure I'll remember like some other thing that I didn't include, and you'll see that in the next video, or someone will call me out in the comments or in the messages of wherever this gets linked to. Have a good night. I love you all. Goodbye.